Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Just Talks. And today we are talking about censorship because apparently this is a big standoff that's going on between the Trump administration and the media of the United States. Now, if you guys didn't know, a couple of days ago, President Trump actually issued a gag order, which basically told the Environmental Protection Agency that they could not post anything on their social media accounts that involved climate change, that they had to take out everything that had to do with climate change off of their website. And if they wanted to post or publish anything, it would have to get the okay of the Trump administration first. Now, I have to do more research on this topic to make sure that all three of those statements I just said were accurate. But that's crazy that if these are actually true, that means Donald Trump and his administration is actually withholding agencies, federal agencies, from posting scientific research and things that they found that could actually help us in this country and around the world. But that's just one story that we got today. The other one involves his chief strategist, Steve Bannon, who actually had an interview with the New York Times and basically referred to the U.S. media as the opposition party, and that sometimes that they need to shut their mouths and they need to listen for a little while. Now, all of these statements that I'm making right now is highly preposterous. I cannot believe that I'm hearing this because we're talking about a president whose whole campaign was based on the fact that he would say whatever he wants, he would say however he feels, he was never politically correct for anyone. But now he's in office, he and his administration is basically telling people that they can't say certain things or that they can't report certain things, or that if they say something that's against, his beliefs and what he's doing, they're wrong and they're disgraceful media. Guys, I have never seen a president that has spoken ill about the media so much in such a little amount of time. And I've sat through an entire Obama administration of 8 years where conservative media has nonstop bashed him every chance that they gotten. Now, why am I talking about this? Why am I complaining about this? Why do I feel so passionate about this? Honestly, it's because while Steve Bannon says that he was referring to traditional media such as the New York Times, the Washington Post, CNN, all of them, guys, this right here, social media, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, those are mainstream medias as well. Don't tell me that none of you go on these social media sites to get your helping fix of what's going on in the world. I even get my topics for this video based on what's trending on Twitter, based on what's trending on Facebook, and what people are talking about on YouTube. And if anyone who is on the right or conservative thinks that, social media is not traditional media and it's not a good form of media that people should get their news from, let's not forget they have their own spokesperson on the right on Facebook in the form of Tommy Loren. So yes, social media is in fact mainstream media, but that's not even what I'm actually mad about. It's the fact that this administration, which seemed to have been number one in saying how they feel again, is basically trying to censor the public, censor the media, censor what people believe in, what they have to say. And then it also jars my mind that supporters for Donald Trump is pretty much doing the same thing on Twitter. Basically, every time a liberal says something, or every time a person says something that's against the Trump administration and what they believe in, all of a sudden they're called snowflakes. All of a sudden they're bashed about it. All of a sudden they're called automatically wrong. And this isn't all of them. Like, I've actually legit seen some tweets from supporters of Trump, people on the right, who actually came out and said, no, you're wrong, and have actually shown legit sufficient evidence to back themselves up. But that's in the minority of loads of people who literally just say, no, you're wrong, no, you're a snowflake, stop complaining, all this stuff. And it's just stupid to me. Like, the media has the right to report on what they find. Yes, they do have to fact check. Yes, they have to make sure that their sources, that their stories are 100% accurate. But there is no way in hell that you can say that the media or that federal agencies should shut their mouths and shouldn't be reporting on things that they find. It's just not going to happen. The same way that the people of the United States can say pretty much whatever they want as freedom of speech. But guys, that's all I have in the news for right now. If you guys enjoyed this video, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, as it does help the channel. If you disagree with what I said, you can hit the thumbs down button as well. And you can leave how you feel in the comments and we can have a conversation about it like people, like American citizens, like human beings. But anyways, guys, that's all I got for today. Like I said, I'm Justin. This is Just Talks, and I will see you next time.